Hello, welcome back. It's healthy and happy body time. I'm sure you are already sitting on your chair and trying out the healthy way of sitting you saw at the end of yesterday's lesson. Let's refine the position together. To start, we need a good contact with the ground. If you are rather short, like me, you will need to sit more towards the edge of the chair. The weight is evenly distributed over both feet and over the whole foot, meaning that the weight is not displaced towards the toes, heels, inner side of the foot, or outer edge of the foot. This applies not only for sitting positions, but for standing positions as well. The outer edges of feet are approximately at the width of the pelvis. This is the width of the pelvis, not this. This is the width of the thighs. If we separated our feet more, we would open the hip joints, making them lose their neutral position. If we put the feet closer together, we would close our hip joints, making them lose their neutral position as well. The feet are parallel. Knees are over ankles and parallel as well. Imagine that you have lights on the front of your knees. If you are sitting with your knees in a parallel position, these lights will shine straight ahead of you, sending two parallel beams of light which will never cross each other's way. Let's place the palms of the hands over the thighs, as close as possible to the body. Let's keep the elbows close to the body. We will use terms such as sitting bones, pelvis, coccyx or tailbone, shoulder blades, lumbar, thoracic and cervical spine. Let's explain and test them first. The coccyx or tailbone is formed by fused rudimentary vertebrae at the lower end of the spine. The chances are high that you happen to fall on your butt at some point in your life, thereby hitting your tailbone, for instance on an icy surface. Beginner snowboarders for sure know what I'm talking about. As the name tailbone suggests, it's evolutionarily related to a tail. Many animals actually have a tail in this area of the spine. We will imagine that our spine continues with a tail as well, and that tail is perpendicular to the ground. Sitting bones are the part of the pelvis we sit on, also colloquially known as the sit bones or sits bones. The area of the spine located over the pelvis is the lumbar spine. When you sit on a hard surface with your back straight, you will feel that you are sitting on it with something hard and knobby. These hard parts of the butt are the sit bones. Most people don't sit on top of the sit bones because it's physically demanding. You need to activate a lot of deep spine and pelvic muscles to be able to sit on top of them. Most people would sit behind them, which shows as a round back and hanging belly and breasts. Pelvis is tilted to the back, or, to keep it simple, the imaginary tail is pulled in between the legs, like in a scared dog. Some people try to avoid a round back and go to the opposite extreme, sitting in front of the sit bones. This position looks a bit better. The back is not round, the belly and breasts are not hanging, but it creates a significant strain to the lumbar spine. Pelvis is tilted to the front, or the tail is pointing upward like in a ready-to-fight dog. Our goal is to find the neutral position of the pelvis. That equals to sitting on top of the sit bones. The imaginary tail is directed straight down. Let's play a little bit in order to find the neutral position of the pelvis. If you suffer from disc problems in the lumbar area, do these movements just to a minimal extent. Be careful that the weight is evenly distributed over both sitting bones. Make sure you are not placing more weight on one of them. Now try to pull your imaginary tail in between your legs like a scared dog. Then return to the upright position on top of the sit bones. Then try to pull the tail up like a ready-to-fight dog. And return back to the neutral position on top of the sit bones. As I have mentioned before, the movements are of a tiny extent. I am exaggerating them now for learning purposes. You are only moving slightly around the neutral position with the goal of finding your neutral position of the pelvis. If you are still not sure, you can pause the video and keep trying for a little bit longer. However, if you can't decide if the neutral position is 1 millimeter more to the front or 1 millimeter more to the back, continue with the lesson. Your body will show you with time where your neutral position lies. The chances are high that you are sitting completely out of the neutral position up till now. A millimeter more or less away from the neutral position will be just fine for now. Tomorrow we'll discover the neutral position of the shoulder blades and the cervical spine together. Till then, please use every opportunity for healthy sitting. Keep in mind and in your body the neutral position of your pelvis and your imaginary tail. And look around you and notice how other people sit. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.